Good evening.
Good evening. Okay, so I don't want us to waste much of our time. So, since yesterday, remember from last class, I said I was supposed to take like two different websites today. So I'm just going to like take it slow, so no rushing. Well, maybe I'll just do one website today, and then we'll try and have a session on Saturday. I'll confirm the best and convenient time for Saturday. So we have we design another site on Saturday. Then anytime next week, maybe on a Tuesday, we could now have another session. So the reason is I want to talk to us about websites in general. So before we go into designing websites, so that we can, be fully aware of all the technologies, because there are a lot of website builders like the one. So at least to give you an idea, because if I go directly to tell us this is how you build the website on VZ, and then you went ahead to build it, and stuff, you might probably believe that's the only tool that we have in the market. And whereas we have so many tools, and there's a reason why we decided to use those ones, because they are free and all. So I will really start all of that from like an introductory session before 7:30. Before 7:30, I'll be able to finish up with the introduction, and then I will immediately start working on designing the websites. I'll design one website first. The first one I will try and do, I'll either pick a BM or anyone. I'll just design one website. So from yesterday's class, from yesterday's slide, do we have any question before I start? Okay, no question. Then let's start. Let's start. Okay, so we already know what the website is, so I'm just going to skip anything terminologies, but inform us of the basic things that makes up a website. If someone is asking, should we open? Not yet. I would go into VZ soon. So I just want to talk about website creation first. Website creation, domain and hosting and all. So that is what I want to talk about first. Okay, so the first thing I want to discuss with us is, let me know if you can see my Zoom dashboard. Okay, the first thing I want us to okay, that's fine. Okay, so do they have a text box? Yeah, they do. So what makes up a website? Three different things. I'm not sure. I believe, let me call it the site files. I believe many of us would have come across any of this, the domain and hosting. I'm sure. Do we have people who have never heard of domain hosting before? Do we have people who have never heard of a domain or hosting before?
Yes, so.
Okay, that's great. Okay, that's better. So that is why I really want us to fully start from this angle first. Okay, so
Now, a domain, these three things here, this is what makes up a website. Any website that you try to visit, any kind of application that you try to like, visit online, the far you're going to go through your browser, you need these three things. You need these three things. Now, the first thing, which is the domain. So I'm trying to like just put everything up in one slide. So the first thing is the domain, which is name of a website. So when you hear a domain, the thing that comes to our mind is the facebook.com is a domain name. Instagram is a domain name. It's all those websites that you visit, it's a domain name. So you now see all of this. I don't like this. They are Zoom, this thing. It's so boring. All this .com, .org, .ng, .this, .that, they are called extensions. They're called domain extensions. So domain name is like the name of, see it as the name of a street name. Every outlet has a unique street name. If you pick up Google Maps and you try to search for an address, even if you're going to see number 1 Intel Street, you Google it, you might probably see different Intel streets in Nigeria. Yeah, but there is always something that is always very, very, very unique about it. The addresses, the locations can never be the same. So another example is the name of a book. So a domain name is just like the name of a book title. A book title that is written by a particular author can never be the same as another person's book. So if you go online, you search for a book, even if the title are close, like they are almost similar, there's still a little bit differences between every one of those things. So the domain name is very unique. My domain name is going to be different from your own domain name. It can never be the same. And once I buy tosinparks, let's say I'm buying tosinparks.ng online, you see that tosinparks.ng, it's mine and I own it. You can never go ahead to say you want to pick it up. You can never say you want to like own it because someone already bought it. So once I have taken it, I've taken it. Nobody can actually, that's the uniqueness in a domain name. So you can't say you want to go ahead and buy facebook.com. It has been taken, it has been used already. You can't pick it again. So there are different extensions, like the .com, .ng, .org, .net, .edu, .this, different, they're all domain extensions. But don't forget, domain is the name of the website. Now, hosting is, let me just call it, is the home.
I'm not saying, I can't understand my phone.
Where your website lives. I'm trying to use a very simple, understanding words that will make it very easy for us to understand. So the hosting is the home where your websites live. So that a particular website, it is just like someone wants to ask a question. I can hear you, man. Can you hear me? Hello? Let's continue. So like I said, the domain is the name of the website. Now, hosting is the home where your website lives. Now, you bought an apartment, or maybe even for a rent or anything, you bought an apartment. Let's just even call it an office space. Now, you bought an office space. The moment you buy, let me go back to apartment. Apartment is very easy to explain. The moment you rent an apartment, you pay for it, by default, the apartment becomes very empty, except for those luxurious kind of apartment where you have to like, where all of those things are fully in it, and you don't have any issues. You don't have any issues bringing things around. The only thing that you're probably bring around is your wares and about most of all these apartments are always, empty by default. Then you start bringing in things. You bring in your chairs, you bring in your refrigerator, you bring in your cooking gas. You start bringing things into that apartment. Now, the house address is your domain name. Now, those of your properties and your luggages that you're bringing into that apartment is the space where your website is going to occupy. Now, the site files, they are the entire files that makes up your website. Okay, let me just say the files that makes up your website. So they are the files that make up your website. Now, these site files, they are the ones that you put inside this hosting. The hosting is the same as the server. So you need all of. Can we all see my my Zoom dashboard?
Yes, sir.
I don't know, someone said they can't see. You can try and like edit, like how do we say it? Try to like quit and then try to enter again. You should be able to access it from there.
I was just looking at it. Yeah. Now I know I will have the opportunity.
Be able to work from there. So these are just the three basic things of three basic things that makes up a website. So for every website, they need a domain, they need a hosting, they need a domain, they need a hosting. They need all of these things to function around. So let me show us few things. We have different companies, we have different companies, we have different platforms where all of these sites are being placed on. Now, if you want to buy a domain name, there are websites that has all this domain name. We have so many websites that have all of these things. So most developers prefer not to like let the client. I'm going to show us an example. This is Namecheap. We have different ones. So most developers, most website designers prefer not to let their client know about this platform. But the truth is, it's always best for clients to be aware of this kind of platforms. Why? Because your domain and your hosting are renewable. Now, why is it renewable? We don't have this kind of servers in Nigeria. We buy them outside the country. So which means you have to pay to use them. So just like the way you have to pay to use a space. If you want to get an office space, you have to pay for it, and you have to continue paying annually. So it's not like a one-time payment. It's not a one-time payment. Everybody have to pay for every server. So anytime you hear server, it's the hosting, this particular hosting. Now, they split all this hosting in different ways. And for every domain name, look at domain search now. If you come to this site, search something, I can say like donor.com. It's just like you're trying to do a trademark search, or you're trying to register a business and you want to look for a name. Now, the reason why these particular sites are important for clients is because you are the one who owns it. You need to understand what you want. You need to understand how you'll be able to renew it. If I want to build a site for clients, I always have them come here and come and do the needful themselves. Why? Because if you don't renew, you lose your site files. And when you lose your site files, all the money you spent on hosting a website is gone. You have to start over. Now, domain names are always very cheap, but sometimes if you look at this domain now, donor.com, you can see it's registered in 1995. It's taken. You can't pick it. So they are different. If you look at this donor.gg, look at the price. Look at the prices. So there are different prices like that. I will take another, maybe next time in another class, I'll just go deeper into domain, but I just want us to understand the basics of all of these websites. So now, like I said, the domain is the name of the website, and the hosting is the space where your website would occupy. Now, domain is now splitted into two different platforms. Now, why do we want to use VZ? Why is it that we don't want to code our website? We are not programmers. We're not programmers, so we do not want to go through that stress of coding our website. That is why the best way is you would have to hire a developer to build that website for you. Now, you're just starting up in tech. You're just trying to build up a portfolio for yourself. You're trying to get a job for yourself. If you spend, it will cost you well over 100 to 150,000 naira to get a standard website built for you that will be carrying your actual domain name. That is your name.com or .any extension that you want. It will cost well over that price. I've seen website designers that would still charge less, and you still have to renew your website every year. Now, what I used to tell people is if your website is not going to, if anybody wants, I love money a lot. Who doesn't like money? We all do. But before I can negotiate a deal with a client, I'll be like, what exactly do you want to do on your website? See, if your website is not going to make you money, don't invest so much on it. If you are so sure your website will make you money, then fine. Invest as many amounts of money that you want to. You can increase your budget to millions. I don't mind. I'll be happy. But if the site is not going to bring you the profits, don't invest on it, because it would not make any sense. Remember what I was saying yesterday, how some of my portfolios are always affected because the clients decided not to renew for different reasons. If you can't renew your domain or your hosting annually, the site will drop. It will cost you a lot of money. So you don't need to go through all of those stress. So that is why we now have all this free website builder. Now, what they do is they will save you the stress of writing codes. You don't have to write codes. They will save you the finances, the financial expenses of getting an hosting. Hosting, you see, the hosting, that is the server, which is the space that your website will occupy, is the expensive part of a website. And you see, on every website, when you visit the website, you know, there is always a security lock. Can you see what my cursor is? This security lock is not free. It's between $20 to $50. Sometimes this platform, they will give you for free for 1 year. After 1 year, they will charge you over $75 every year just for this security. So whatever amount you are paying for domain and hosting, you would pay security after 1 year. And now, all this kind of website, they save you the stress of paying for security. They save you the stress of spending so many amount of money hiring a developer to build a site for you. So the only thing they would now do is they will give you something called a subdomain. Now, a subdomain, let me open my notepad. Are we following? A subdomain, we can use the chat section. Let me know if you're following. Let me know if you have any question. I think there is a way I could actually increase fonts here. Now we have domain, which is your name.com. Your name.com. Now, all these websites builder, all of these website builder, they are helping us. They've saved us the stress of security. They've saved us the expenses of hosting. Now, the only thing they cannot offer us is this uniqueness, your name.com. So for this VZ now, they will give you your name.vz. Their own extension. Either I think they use IO for this. So this is what they will give you. This is what they will give you, which is still okay. Now, your recruiter, they don't care about all this. They don't care about whether you are using a free platform. They don't. What they want to see is you are able to showcase your work to them. That is what they care about. So all of these platforms, this is what they will offer you. So if you insist on wanting this, you would have to now pay a monthly renewal, and those monthly renewal are always in dollars. you can still get for as low as $5, $10 every month. And if you're going to pay annually, they would somehow reduce the fee for you. I'm trying to look for where their pricing is. I think it's somewhere. I'll check it. I will look for it later. So they would chat. This is what they will give you. So for every company, this is what they will give you. Company dot extension. So instead of you having this. So, and the moment you invest in this, you know too well that you will start paying a certain fee annually. Now your fees is in dollars. Now dollar keeps increasing every now and then. So you have to keep paying the moment you invest in this uniqueness. But if you're not going to consider that, as long as that platform is, if you're going to continue using this, they will continue to give you this one. So now let me now show you, aside from this one, this is the site that we want to use. Aside from this one, we have so many platforms. This is one platform. This is Wix. Some of us would have probably seen adverts. It's a website builder. It's also great. You don't have to write any single code. Now let's look at their pricing. You can as well build website. Look at their link, wix.com. So if you want to use their free plan, you can see, look at VIP, $24 a month, unlimited, $12 a month. You got $8, $4. So you can see they have different features, they have different functionalities. They've saved us the stress of trying to spend trying to spend a lot of money trying to build a platform. So you can see top grade hosting free. You can use any platform. Someone said they are not seeing what I'm talking about. What is going on? Can we all see my platform? This is where I am. Today, you can see the prices. You can see how cheap it is. So it depends on the kind of, look at this free SSL. This is the security. That's key, that padlock icon you used to see on every browser. This is it. You can see they give it for free. Why? Because you're already paying them a certain amount. So of course, look at the spaces they will occupy. So for your site, anybody can decide they want to do this. For this, if you are willing to pay this kind of site, then it means you want to consider something of this nature. So you have to renew this one annually, and then you still have to pay them to use the site. That is why they call it custom domain. So your custom domain becomes your unique domain. This is another site, Weebly. The Weebly, let's go to their pricing as well. So I will try and prepare a guide. I'll send the guide to just fully give us an overview of the domain and the hosting and the site and the advantages of all of these free platforms. So look at, they have a free platform. You don't have to pay. And if you want your domain, this is the cheapest they'll give you, 10,000 monthly, and they will bill you annually. And then look at, they have different platform, different applications, different. So, okay, someone said it's not exactly free since you have to pay monthly or See, as it is this way, I would still say that their platform is still cheap, because if you're going to build yours, it will cost you quite some money and you still have to renew annually. So what they do is they make sure they offer a free plan. Every one of them offer that free plan, but your free plan will fall into this category. But if you want this, you have to pay for it. So which to simply tell you that none of these things are actually free, but they were able to ensure that they were able to offer some of these things for free. So we have, I'm sure would have come across WordPress. WordPress is another no code, we call it no code build website thing and all. So I would do a guide to fully explain. This is another one, because you don't have to write a single code. This is Webflow. You don't have to write a single code, but Webflow is a little bit complex. You need to have full knowledge of basic coding like the HTML, CSS, and JavaScript before you can. But even without it, you can still do what you want to do. This is Jimdo. Jimdo is another free platform, and you see all these platforms, they are very, very easy to use. It's just a drag and drop thing. They have a template, they have structure. Look at this, is another Strikingly. They have different platform. Now this is Site123. This is another platform. They are all free to use. They are all free to use. So I would always recommend for everyone who is just trying to build a simple portfolio to consider using free platform. This is Mozello. Use a free platform, create anything you want to create. Later, you can decide that, yeah, I want something unique for myself. I want something unique. I want something outstanding for myself. This is CAD. So there are different platforms. This is the Google platform. Google platform is just like the Canva structure. Just like the Canva structure, very, very, very interesting to use as well. And they have their own templates. And we have Squarespace. Squarespace is one of the most expensive ones. But they have a free platform too, but it's one of the most expensive custom built websites. And then we have the GoDaddy. GoDaddy is a hosting server, domain and hosting server platform, but they have a website builder integrated into their platform. So you can go to their platform, buy domain, buy hosting, and then you build your website right there without even having to write any code. Just go straight to the point. And we have Shopify. Shopify is strictly for online store, e-commerce. If you have any store, anything you want to sell, you use Shopify. Shopify is expensive, so but if you can afford it, it's good to go. Then we have this ones I decided not to open. Which site is this? I don't know. Okay, I think we have Framer. Framer has a free platform, like really free platform, just like the VZ that we want to use. They are all very, very easy to use. So we are considering the free platform. I want to use that free activities. We don't need any of that premium. You see the premium, you see the differences between it. The reason why I'm recommending VZ is because number one, it's easy to use. Number two, you can easily create those websites on your phone. Number three, their free features is outstanding. Very, very straightforward. So I want to build a website. I will create a profile on VZ. I already have a profile, and setting up a profile and registering on VZ is very, very easy and straightforward. You don't need to stress yourself. Very, very easy. And look at it, just click on sign up on Google and then create your profile. You don't need to go through any stress at all. Just sign up. I already have an account, so I'm going to log in. I'm logging in with Google. I don't remember which of the nodes I use. I think it's this one. You would see how I would, quickly create a website for a business analyst. This is the dashboard. Look at the sites that I've created. Let me see if I can preview some of it. Okay, look at the upgrade now. And this is the premium. Look at the premium version. This is the free one that we're using. You can see the subdomain. And the free platform lets you create maximum of 3 pages. And then you can collect 100 contacts. But we don't really need this. We just need something that would showcase our platform, which is okay. If I want to consider custom domain, 7,500 per month, which is not even a big deal. So at least I can get my domain. But if you are going for this, you have to start paying for your domain annually as well. Then the pro version, you can see, look at the difference between all this. It's not really something really complex to see. So this is the dashboard. So I've built some site before. So it's going to all these sites that there were sites that I've built before. That is why you're seeing them here. If you are accessing it for the first time, this is what you would see. So if I click on new sites, it will give me a blank dashboard where I would start creating a website from scratch, from ground up. No templates, nothing, which is a little bit complex and time consuming. So alternatively, what you would do is you come here, can you see, come to templates. They'll give you a lot they have different templates that you can make use of. See, personal templates, depends on anyone that you feel you want is good to go. And see, so they have several. Their templates are not much. They have some, just something basic, which is great. Now, interesting thing, look at this section here. And you see, create with AI. You could actually just use their AI application to create the website quickly within few minutes. And then you just continue to make adjustments. And that's it. So you can either come to templates and pick any templates and then start editing, or you come back to dashboard and then click here and create with AI. So let's create something with AI. So business name, let me create, we used to use John Doe as type of business. Let's see if we can find product or tech or anything. Okay, we have software, we have technology. Let's see. Now, you know, AI is creating this thing. AI does not really know what we want. So we have to be careful to give AI what we want, what AI wants. Let's see, let me go through it again. Creative, creator, design. Let's see, I might have to use technology. Personal, let me use personal. Or do they have portfolio? Let me use personal. Okay, tell us about your business. Then this is where I'll put something. Okay. What should I write? Okay. I am a business analyst. Let me see. And I would like to, I haven't used this AI tool before, so I just want to see how it works. I'd like to create a portfolio website for myself. Let's see, generate. It's not going to be perfect, so I'm not really expecting the perfection. I like mono. These are fonts, the templates and fonts, so they're not really, you could pick anything. Let's see. So it's going to generate the site. Then we'll now start editing the site. You could easily do all this on your phone. Very easy, without stress, straightforward. And I will use ChatGPT to generate all the contents that I want to use. So this be a site that I'm going to build. I'm going to put it into just one page. Just one single page. So I'll create it for someone who just transition into, into tech, and he or she chooses, let's use a lady for now. She chose business analysis as a core skill, which is amazing. Okay, so it's still generating our sites. Don't forget, it's AI. It's not going to be perfect. So, but the interesting thing is the sections we don't need, we remove it. The ones we need, we'll put it in. And then boom, we'll have our website. So it's still creating. Let's see. I like the fact that they added AI. It saves us a lot of stress of saying you want to go and pick a template. So just tell AI, this is what I want. So yeah, create something for me. So I just want to create a one page website. Simply means it won't have menus. All these menus that you're seeing at the top here, all this, it won't have menu, just one page. Why? Because we don't really have so many, we don't have many information, we don't have many work experience yet. So I'm just going to basically put everything into one single page. It would even make it very easy for anybody to visit. Then I'll just put a button somewhere that will just serve as resume, like a resume link. So once they click on it, to take them to your link. Okay, so do we have people that are trying, that are attempting this things? So VZ is still building my websites. Are we also trying it? You can as well try it on the phone. It's the same concept. Not really.
I thought that we should try it on a laptop.
Yeah, you can try it on a laptop, because
We thought we go step by step.
I will still run through it again. I'm still waiting for the AI to finish up with the site. So it's a very straightforward. While AI is still loading the site, let's go through it again. So this is VZ. I'm going to access it. Okay, it says my site is ready. Oh, if your site is ready, then great. Do a screenshot. Let's see. If your site is ready, let me see our. Okay, let me see if I can access my platform while that one is still building. So I'll show you where to get your domain. It's not supposed to bring me in easily now. So if it says your site is ready, it will give you come in. That site is still building. Okay, this is it. It's still working. Still working on it. So once it says your site is ready, you have something like what is loading right now. This. Then come to, can you see where my cursor is? You come to publish. Click publish, then it would load for a while. And you see this part here, that is your domain. That'll be your domain link. That'll be your link. So you can just copy the link. You can drop the link to the, to the chat section so we can review it together. Then we can then go back and edit. So let me go back to the dashboard and I'm going back to the dashboard. So this was for those of us that want to try to create it. This is where I am. Once you be able to sign up, you have your dashboard. Now look at this new site where we have created with AI. Just click on it. Then your business name, you can put in anything, maybe your name or anything at all. Your name is better because that name is what the system will pick as your domain name. You can mine is doesn't pack. So your name, you just add your name into it. Okay. So this is my name. Then type of business, I selected personal. And another platform another one you could pick is technology. You pick technology. Another one, what else did I see here that is related to what we do? Creative. We have software. We have creative. This is creative. We have creator. We are not designers, so we don't need to fall into that category. So you could just pick any of that one. So let me use creative this time.
Please, Tosin, can we put a business name where business name is instead of personal names?
Of course, definitely.
Okay.
Definitely. So this section, they say you should tell us about your business. So you can just put in anything, just place in anything. The AI will generate the site. Mine is still loading. I don't know why it's taking forever. The AI will generate the site. Once it has generated the site, then we'll now go ahead and start editing the site. So we'll be dealing with the AI method. So if you want to now design for the one we are doing today is for the business analyst. We want to design for the next one. We are going to use a template this time around. This one should have been done. Let me check it. Let me check it here. I think I have it. Yeah, John Doe. Yeah, this is it. Let's see. I guess it probably. If someone said it's not taking me to the page you are on, can you do me can I see screenshots? Let me see the screenshots. Let me see where you are. So I would know how to. Okay, the site is done now. I don't know why it's not taking forever. This is a site now. This is a site. I don't know why this one keeps loading and loading. Maybe it's dragging or something. But I already have my site. So this was how I found it. This is my dashboard. Now this was the John Doe I created. So you can either click on edit or you just click on the site itself. Then it brings you, this is where we edit the site. So when you come to publish, you can see this will be my domain, John 698. I can come here and change it. Let's say, let me change it. Let me just put in something. Let me say winner is unavailable. So winner 007. Winner 007.vz.io is available. Then I'll just click publish. No, we haven't done any editing at this point. but I just want to generate that link so I can preview. So let me generate the link coming. I just want to preview and show us the site. Still loading now. This was the website the AI generated for me. You can see it's not even in any way related to what we do, but it actually generated something. Then the next thing is to now start editing. You can see it added contacts. I can collect information. Yeah, I'll have to add images. This is FAQ. This is like a call to action, like a newsletter, look at features, maybe like services, like testimonials, and look at the intro part of it. So it makes it a lot more interesting to build. Oh, sir, you're on the wrong website. Oh, I can see you're on vizi.com. It's not vizi.com, it's vizi.co. It's vizi.co. Let me send the direct link again. It's vizi.co. So just click on the link that I sent you just now. This is the dashboard you would see. This is the dashboard you would see. So I've been able to create the website. Let me go back again. I think something is wrong with this one. Let's just close it. So this was the site, and I can either start from scratch. Let me sign out again. Sign out, and now I'm out of it. So if you're going to sign up, use your Gmail to make it very easy. Just click sign up with Gmail. And their sign up process is very, very straightforward. No complex like Jira and all. Very, very straightforward and quick. So click on it, you get your pop-up, connect with your email account. Okay. Someone posted their site sample on the WhatsApp. It's great. The site is great. So now let me run through this again. Then we'll now start editing the sites. So how, remember I said yesterday, how you're going to design your sites is left to you. The structure is left to you. We just have to follow that concept, showcase what we want, what we do, who we are. So now on the dashboard, click on new sites where we have, no, this is one new site, create from blank. This is another new site, create with AI. So click on this, type in your business name, pick your type of business, and then just write something, anything at all of your business, and then click generate site. It will generate the sites for you. So if in case you experience the same issue like I experienced, come back to the dashboard. It definitely would have been created. So do we have anybody struggling to access it? I want us to get to this. You can see that we can finish 2 sites in a day. We would have to like basically run it little by little, gradually. But the video that I sent yesterday has all the features. The video I sent yesterday for Vizi is like an intro. So it's very, very, very helpful. And to make the entire application, you can still go back and study it. It's very, very easy, very straightforward. And I am already splitting this portfolio class into 3 to 4 classes. So this is our second class. We still have like 2 more classes. So at least if you don't get it now, if you don't get it today, then the first time, we'll still build another site. We'll definitely get it. Okay, so I want to edit the site that I just built. And this is where I'm going to now start. I'm going to edit. This is where I'm going to start using ChatGPT to implement. You can see it didn't give me, this is the website here. You can see this is the button that it gave me. Look at this, they are light and dark. Is one thing that I just like about the site. So you see this grow your career section. I will change it. This is how you change it. Look at your grow your career section. This is the section where we have it. Just click on it. You can see at the left-hand side, this John Doe here This is it here. If I have a logo, I can switch to image and then click here and then upload my image. So let me go back to it again. This is the site. Going back to it again. This is my website here. So I'm clicking on the edit. Hope the class is recorded. Yeah, it's recorded. So now I want to, this is, of course, this is where the logo would be, and this is the button. Then I'll just click this part, just single click on it. This is where we have text and we have image. If I want to use text, I can use text. If I want to use image, maybe I have a logo, either a light logo or a dark logo. I will just click here and then you upload it to go into your laptop and then pick an image for you, any image that you want. Oh, sorry, let me close my window because of this noise. Yeah, I'm back. So I can pick any image. I have a logo, but I don't have a logo. So I'm going to stick to my text. So my name is Winner the Dev. Let me use lowercase. So I've been able to change this. Now this section here, grow your career. This is it here. You can see I'm still on that same section, the button. You can see it here, grow your career. I will change it to my resume. Then I will remove this. I'll come back to that part later. So this is, you see this part here, this is where you attach the link to your resume. And the only way you can do that is to upload your CV to Google Drive. You can see, you remember the way we used to share your recorded files. So that same structure, the link is what you just put into it. Then we'll just put that one there. It stays. Then if you want to edit this part, all you just have to do is click on it. The moment you click on it, it opens the section for you at the left-hand side. So I just click on this John Doe section. You can see this is it here. I can say I am Winner. Then I can go and be like, I'm a business analyst. So I'm trying to already build the website, but at this point, I'm out of content. I don't know what to write. I don't know what to put anyway. So let me, this add label section, it will place a text here. So let me put something in it. Hello, say, my name is Winner. Then I can add something here. So at this point, I'm out of ideas. I don't know what else to put, but this first name email, I don't need it. We're not collecting any email from anybody. So we can just switch it. And these are buttons here. You can decide if you want the button or not. You can remove them. This image, if you have a personal, the best, this is at this point, this is where you have to add your image to your site. If you don't want to add your image, you can as well just remove it and come to the style section. You can see they have 6 different formats, and this is the third one that we're using. You can pick any one that you want. I can decide to use anyone. You can see it keeps changing, so you can decide to use anyone. For me, I would like this one where the text, the name and everything be at the top, and then this be at the bottom. So we don't have the site I said I want to build is a one-page website, so I don't need all this button and everything. So look at the buttons here. I would remove everything. So I'll just remove all the buttons. They are gone. All of the buttons are gone. So this title, this is the title. I can decide to change the font as well. If you don't like it, I'll get to that section. So I can decide to, this is the small, medium. I can decide to, increase or decrease. I'm on the styling section in the styling tab. So the alignment, if I want it to fall at the left, at the center, or I want to move it to the right, depends on how I want it to be. So I'm going to leave all of this. If I don't even want images, maybe I don't have an image to add, I can just remove that part. If you want it, you can just integrate it. But if you have a personal, there's always a need to have an image in it. So Now let's see what they have here. This is like an AI kind of tool or something. Oh, it's not. And it almost looks like AI. Okay, let me put my website back where it is. So this, I'm a business analyst. I don't like it. Now, but I am out of ideas. I'm going to come to ChatGPT. Remember how I put us through how to access ChatGPT? So you just go to the site, then access something. So I want to I need content. I am building a portfolio website for myself. Can you help me with a website content that talks on business analysts? Just, let's say, just one introductory sentence. Let's see what I will get, because it's not going to be perfect. I have to keep. No. To be more appealing, let me say something like a business. Okay, let's see, maybe something. Let's see something that will talk more about my proficiency. So far I know what I want, but I just couldn't put it down in sentence. But it's with welcome to my dynamic portfolio website where you'll discover the banner. This is still even complex. This is so complex. Okay, someone is asking, how do you pull up ChatGPT on the site? Let me send the link to ChatGPT. So, once you open the link, you sign up, then you have access to it. So I would have even preferred welcome to my website. Okay, okay, I want something like, let me give it an example now. Hello, I am Winner, a business analyst. Did I get the spelling correctly? Then let me do dots. Let's see what it's going to give me. Aha! Now I'm getting there. Hello, I'm Winner, a result-driven business analyst. I'm with a sharp analytical acumen and a strategic mindset dedicated to empowering organization. Now, this is too complex. Now, Abba. Abba. Okay, I know I'm seeing it right now on the website you're building. I don't get what you are saying. I know how to use ChatGPT, but I'm seeing it right on the site. No, this is the site that I'm building. This is the site that I'm building. This site I'm building. I'm on ChatGPT. This is another tab on its own. This is the site that I'm building. This is where I want to make edits. So I'm on ChatGPT to get content. I will copy content from ChatGPT and then bring it to this site. So that is what I'm going to do. So I got a perfect, it's closer to what I want, but it's not, it's too, this is much. Okay, so let me try something else. Okay. Make it a little bit less complex. I recently transitioned into tech. Let's see. Okay, this is perfect. Focus on leveraging and my analytical prowess to drive innovation and success. Great. This is perfect. So I clicked on this here. It should immediately copy. Then I'll come here. This, I am a business analyst, and I'll just remove it. Then I'll have it here. Oh, okay. So now I have my website is getting really nice, but I want this content to, like, sleep through all the edges instead of forming structures like this. So I can come here. This is the width. You can see, just expand it. The height. I don't think I need this. So I'm going to come here and publish to see what I've done. It has been published. So I already opened the site here. So I'll just reopen it. Start my site. Yeah, that's my site. So my site is getting really closer to that. So the next thing I want to do is I have the intro. But since I already have I am winner here, I think I should just remove this one. Then I should leave it this way. It makes sense like this. So hello, I am winner, a tech savvy business analyst on leveraging, focus on leveraging something. This part I will add a picture, but I can just easily click on it. This is the picture section here. Then I'll just click here, then upload. This will take me to my laptop. It has to be a personal picture. Of course, it has to be a personal picture. It's very, very important. But fortunately for me, I don't have my picture on this laptop. I haven't even taken a picture for a while now. People go to photo shoots to set up to get professional pictures for their portfolio, which is very important. And it's necessary. It's necessary we go through all of that. So I'm done with the introduction part, which is great. Let's publish it again. So let's publish it. So I'm going to come back to the new tab. So you could alternatively just copy it and then paste it. So this is the site. This is where my picture will stay. You can see the picture here is blur. I'm just using it as a sample and it's too big. So I'm going to come back. So I'll come to the style section. This is the height. I'll reduce the image. I can just leave it this way. So I think it's great this way. Is there anything that I feel like I want to do here? I don't think there is anything. I'll go to content. Is there anything? So I don't need buttons or anything. If you want buttons, fine. If it doesn't. So now I've been able to do that. You see this testimonial? I would like to have it, but I don't want a testimonial to be right here in this section. I don't need this feature. It's just a one-page website. So I'm just going to, this is the delete key. I don't need this newsletter. I'm not writing any email for anybody. So I'll just delete that part. This section, do I really need it? I don't really need it. I just want to build something. I don't need the FAQ, in fact. I need the contact. Definitely, people will need to communicate. So I need the contact. Very important. So these are the three things that I feel I can add. Now, I want to add an about section where I'll just briefly talk about myself, and all of things like that. So the first thing here is my introduction, my picture. Then I'm going to put, see the about section, I will cover a lot of things. I'll talk about my skill, talk about my expertise, talk about my work experience, everything. I'll just put them into very short, like 2, 3, 4 paragraphs. I'll just put it there. So I'll click this plus sign. I can see they have different things. I don't need all this. This is what I want. The text. So this is it. I've picked the text section. So let me just say about me. So I want to now draft in something. This is where I would now explore ChatGPT again. This is where I will explore ChatGPT again. So now I need an about page content for my, on the norms, you could have an about page in a different websites. I'm going to do that concept in another class, but this one is just going to be all on the same site. So I need an about page content for my websites. The content should include my skills and expertise in business analysis. Now, ChatGPT understand the skills and expertise in business analysis, but when it comes to work experience, it doesn't really know much about what I have actually done. So I'll be the one to tell it. I recently transitioned into tech last year and joined a company in Lagos, Nigeria called Digital Consulting. And I'm just like literally explaining myself so that I can give me full information. Okay, Digital Consulting. Okay, let me see. It's Digital Consulting, where I was trained and had an internship for 6 months. So help me improve on this and prepare a detailed about page for me. Don't make it look too complex so that it will not start giving me some crazy words. Aha, look at that. Welcome to my page. I don't even know this welcome to my page thing, Jerry. I will start from the transitioning into tech thing. This is the advantages of, I can now sit back, read it. This is fine. It's not too long, not too short. It's okay. So let me copy it, just copy it, and then come back to my site. This is where I'm going to put it, paste it in. Can you see about me? So I'll remove this part. I don't need this part. And welcome to my about page. I don't need it. So I can still leave this part. My name is Winner, and I am a passionate business analyst and a newfound love for the world of technology. Transitioning into the tech industry last year, let's say last year, because you don't know which year someone would actually, someone who wants to, last year, 2020, has been an exhilarating journey for me. It has allowed me to combine my strong foundation in business analysis with the endless possibilities that technology offers. My recent endeavor led me to join Digital Consulting, a prominent company based in Lagos, Nigeria. During my time at Digital, I underwent comprehensive training and had the opportunity to embark on a rewarding 6-month internship program. This is lovely. This invaluable experience has equipped me with practical skills and first-hand exposure to real-world business challenges in the tech sector. My expertise lies in bridging the gap between the business objectives. I'm already getting tired of it, but really, this is great and it's perfect. So, my fear now is I don't think it's too much. Okay, let me look at this and the final part. I'm excited to collaborate with forward-thinking organization. That's great. I invite you to connect with me and explore the possibilities of working together. Great. Thank you for visiting my website, and I look forward to. No. Okay, so this is great this way. So let's publish it and check it out again. Let's publish it and check it out again. Our website is cooking. And now testimonial can come in. Can you see testimonial can come in? Testimonial can come in. Can I go ahead and start editing it? Great. However we want. Our website is coming up. If you want to add any section, maybe you want to add more pictures, you want to add anything, you can always add it. So the next thing I want to do now is, that is where I want to include project highlights, like work experience or something like that. And I will leave this testimonials. If you want to edit testimonials, this is, once you click on it, you can see you can change it. I don't think we need all this star rating review. I don't know if one could actually change them. Let me see. Okay, this is a review. This is better. Okay, this is where I was able to change it. Once you click on it, it will open up this one. So if you click on any of this, it will just open it. Just click on this. So we don't need the star rating. This is perfect. So these are all the testimonials. Can change it. Anybody can give you reviews or anything. So you could just put it in and change those ones. So the next part I want to now work on is work experience. Like I want to certification. Yeah, I didn't talk about certification. Which one will fit into my certification category? This list will fit into my certification category. So I'm wondering if the certification should even come before review, before testimonial. So let's say certification. So these are all the lists. I don't think I have so many certifications this much. Okay, someone said, if you work on a project that you have signed a non-disclosure agreement, do you recommend you had for a product that you've signed? Let me bring the second laptop. For a product that you've signed a non-disclosure, you can add it as a job experience, but you can add it as a project done. You can add it as a work experience. How long did you work on it? Is it 1 month? Is it 2 months? You can put it in. But what you would now do is, just like the way I was explaining the detailed project work in the yesterday, you can put that kind of project work like that. You just mention it that you work for so company between this so duration, and that's it. Nothing else, nothing more, because it has to be part of the experience, because it's very, very important. So I don't think I have up to 6 sections. These are all the lists here. So I'm going to, I'll click individual lists, then I'll just remove them. But I think I can have about 3 or 2 or something. Okay, I think it's already moving. It has connected to another. Whoa. I'm coming, please. My laptop is about to go down, so I want to switch into another device. I want to transfer myself into another laptop. So kindly give me a few minutes. Yeah, I think I'm in. So let me
Progress.
Let me shut this down. Did I save my work? I did. Okay, a few minutes, please. I'm trying to switch to another laptop. This one is about to go down. Yeah, I'm still here. So I'm already on the new laptop. So I want to, in case you have, for those of us that are still, okay, I'm going to log in. Oh my God, do I remember my password? Soup today. I mean, honestly, I don't remember my password. I'm going, please. Okay, there is always one way to confirm. There is always one way to confirm. So
we are still going to, we still have about like 3, aside this, we have 2 different websites to still work on. We're using the same website, the same tool. So if we don't even, get the concepts now, we can eventually get the concepts maybe in the second class, maybe in the third class. Oh, thank God, I found my password. In the second class, maybe in the third class, we would eventually get it. And thank God all of our classes are recorded. Okay, so I am here. Nice. Now the problem now is my ChatGPT has disappeared because I'm on another platform. So I think so this is my certification section. So I want to bring it up. You see this arrow? Please let me know if you can't see the screen. I'm already on a new device. You see this arrow section here? It would help me drag. Okay, welcome, sir. You see this arrow certification here to help me drag this to the top. So I want at least certification has to come before testimonial. The testimonial is like reviews, the people to give you a review. Yeah, I'm very, 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 very like enjoying the concept. Okay, so list 1. Let's say I took a Google certification, maybe like part of the certification I'll be giving us is there's a Google certification. So then description about the certification, let's say it was a business analysis. Just for example, I don't know the full details. If there's an image for it, the link to the drive, and I'm sure some of us would have an idea on how to upload some of these things to the drive. So for those of us that don't know how to do that, I will put us through in the next class so we can still hold on to it. But it's a very straightforward thing. Just go to on your phone, if you have your resume, your CV, or any certification on your phone, just go to your Google Drive and then upload it. If you're going to do it on your laptop, just go directly to your Google Drive. Once you get to your Google Drive, this one has carried me to where I did not want to go. Google has this is my drive. So just come here and then you put in you can see either file or folder. So whatever you put in it, let's say this is the file I want to attach. Okay, I can't share this. Why can't I share that one? I can't share this too. Why? This is where I should share. Okay, it's view only. They're not my files. They're not my files. Okay, this is a file, for example. This is share. Then you just copy link. Then you paste the link where necessary. So that's just how it works. It works the same concept for the resume that I created here. The same concept. So we can add as many, if it's one certification that you have, you can add as many certification section. For if you don't have a certification yet, you could just remove this certification section, then we can come back to it later. So let's say digital certification as well, because of course digital, let's say business analyst and product manager. So of course, if there is a need for an image, you can add image. There's no need, but the link is very, very important because they will need to, at least there should be an evidence. Okay, let's say we took a certification on agile methodology, maybe from a school or something. Let's say from Meta, that's from Facebook, something. Just for example, say business, or let's say we took something on agile methodology. So I don't think I need this image icon section here. I don't need it. So I'm going to remove it, shape, highlights, left text. icon section border. Of course, I should be able to remove it. Why not? This is okay. It's an icon. Oh, it's an icon. If it's an icon, then shouldn't I be able to remove it? Oh, it's an icon. Great. Great. It's fair. Yeah, the links to certification. Sure. Immediately after the class, I will send them. Okay, it's an icon. So let me just use, there's an award icon that always works for this. Let's look at certificates. This is great. This is perfect. Doesn't really have to be something. Icon is great. Certificates. I'll use that one as well. Then I'll go for the third one. Certificates. So what I used to do is when I take a certification, immediately I start taking the certification, I will add it as my portfolio. I will immediately add it into my portfolio and into my CV because I know I already started and I'm so excited to even add it. So I don't always scare whether I've completed it or not. I'll just put it there because I know eventually I'll finish the course and I'll get the certification. So I always add it. So now I have the main page. You can see that the website is simple and straightforward. The about me and the certification, and I have my testimonial. So I can now decide to create the work experience. But if you remember those sites that we were checking together yesterday, the way they structured their work. But for us, we are yet to have so many of that concept. So we are going to do something a little bit straightforward here. So I'm using the text section. So this title here, I will do work experience and projects. Okay, so that is what I'm going to put here. So this section, this section is where I will just try to do an highlight of all the activities that I'm doing. And I think what we've done so far is the project work. So the first one, let's say for e-commerce, let's say e-commerce website. Then I'll just put something like case study. So if I'm thinking, since it's a case study, what I would do is I would not say work experience anymore. I'll say projects. Let me say projects instead of work experience. That would be a lot. Okay, going the feature section that has card 1, 2, 3. This is the session, the feature session. I've removed all the unused section that I don't need. So I was able to remove it. When you bring your cursor there, you see a delete section. Can you see where my cursor is? You just delete it. So I already removed all the sections I don't need. So the ones that I need are the ones that I have here. So I want to do projects. So what I'm trying to do, I don't want to do work experience. What I'm trying to do with the project now is I want to be able to list out all, whether it's a case study, whether it's a completed job, whether it's a successful project. I want to be able to, list them all out one after the other. So e-commerce projects, I'll use this H to, make it bigger. Yes, can I make it bigger than this? No. Okay, so now e-commerce website case studies. So this is where I will now do a summary of what I did in this part. So this section, if there's a need for me to add a screenshot of a report, I can attach it. If there's a need for me to, put down anything, I can put it down. But now that we're in a situation whereby we understood what we did, so I'm using the e-commerce that is for one of the projects. I think that should be project 1. Yeah, project 1 was e-commerce. So one of the project work there, I'm using it as an example here. So I understand what I did there, which is survey, then the reports, then the user story acceptance criteria, and then we haven't done the business requirement document, right? I would just include it too. And now I need to put them out. So I want to go back to ChatGPT to help me out with structuring my work. See me exposing all my emails. There's nothing there. There's nothing there. So if anybody even wants to try and steal it and hack it, I have like 50,000 unread emails and I don't even know where to start it. So if you hack it, please, you can help me read it. I don't hack it too. Because if you hack it, I'll cash you. Okay, so I want to list out something. It's e-commerce website. I know what I did. Like I listed it. So I need ideas on how to like just put them out. Okay, so I am in the projects and work experience section. And I want to make a summary of my projects highlights. First stop. I worked on an e-commerce case study and carried out information gathering, research, reports, and analysis. Reports and analysis. Why am I misspelling? Analysis, user story and acceptance criteria. And I also created the business requirements documents. And the tools used are Jira, Google Forms, and Google Docs. To stop. Can you draft a bullet, let's say a bullet outline to summarize my role as a all these things that I write here, in fact, they're enough for me to put them on the website. But I want ChatGPT to like professionally write it for me. That is why I'm doing all this. Thank you. Thank you. That's exactly what I'm waiting for. Exactly what I'm waiting for. This is perfect. Honestly, I wasn't expecting it to give me something as detailed as this. Honestly, I'm so happy as if this is mine. Look, I conducted comprehensive. There's no even need to read anything. I just copy it. So these are the outlines that I need. So I just come back here and then paste it. Now at this point, I can you see this. Look at where my cursor is. This is media. So if I have some, maybe you have documents of your research reports. You see those, you remember those charts that we drew, those charts that we generated, the survey questions. This is the moment where you could actually do a screenshot of some of those things. Let me check if I have access to any survey forms. So I'll just run it through. So the reason why I can confidently use ChatGPT is you can see the way I narrated all the activities. I literally told ChatGPT what I did. So all I just wanted is help me, professionally present it. Look at the first section. Conducted comprehensive information gathering and research to understand project requirements and objectives. Literally what I did. Generated detailed reports and analysis based on gathering based on gathered data, providing valuable insights for decision making and strategic planning, develop user story and acceptance criteria. You can see literally what I did, but ChatGPT just helped me put it in a way that the recruiters who wants to hire a business analyst would fully understand. So that was literally what I did there. Okay, this is a case study here. Okay, this is a sample, just for example. So I can come here, e-commerce survey, stakeholders information gathering. But these are all the questions. I could just screenshot. I don't really need this top part. I could just screenshot starting from this section here and screenshot here, or better still, to make it very, very easy, I will screenshot all this. Or I'll come into the view sheet section here. Why is it dragging? This view sheet here to take me into the Excel sheet. I'm not on my laptop, I won't be able to access that one. So take me into the Excel sheet, I can screenshot that part. So even the user story that you executed on Jira, you could go there, screenshot any proof of work, you just attach it here. Let me just try and do something. So experience massive, I didn't touch. Okay, I like this part. I'm going to screenshot. If you want to screenshot on your laptop, you hold, how do I describe it? Okay, let me see if I can pick a keyboard screen. You know, there is an on-screen keyboard. So I'll show you the keys that you would, I don't know if, let's see. Can you see the keyboard screen on my laptop?
Yes, please.
Okay, great. So we're not using the keyboard screen. I just want to show you what you need to click on the laptop so that if I call it with my mouth, you won't get confused. This FN, now it is dependent on your laptop. It's always different for different laptop. I don't think I know for those using Mac. I'm not sure I know how it works on Mac. I only know how it works on Windows. Sorry about that. So you see this FN and Windows. You will hold FN and Windows at the same time. You're going to make sure you hold FN and Windows at the same time. So you hold FN. You don't need to open on screen keyboard. I'm just using it to show us. You hold FN and you hold Windows at the same time. Then you come to the top. Can you see where my cursor is? You come to the top section here. Locate where you can find PRTSC, something like this, something of this nature. Why did this skip? Something of this nature, PRTSCN. Then you click it. So when you click it, it should look like Jesus Christ snapped you photo. So just do like, can you see what it did on my phone now? Can you see? So it actually took a picture. That's like Angel Gabriel snapping me. So can you see? So hold FN and this window icon at the same time. You hold the two at the same time. Then locate PRTSCN or PRTSC. You can have it as PRTS. It's always at the top. Yeah, can you see my cursor? It's always at the top towards the edge like this. If you check your keyboard on your laptop, it's always somewhere there. Then you click it. It will screenshot this particular section anywhere you want to. Anytime you want to screenshot anything in your laptop, that's the method. So once you've successfully screenshot, it will store it somewhere. It will store it inside your picture section. Can you see my file explorer? Can you see my file explorer?
Yes.
Yes, you can
Yeah.
see. Thank you, screenshot.
Okay, so you come to pictures. Can you see screenshot? This is where all the screenshots will be stored. So look at all the screenshots. These are all the screenshots that I just made.
Yeah.
Can see this is where all the screenshots that I just made just now. So you hold the FN and window, then you locate the print screen. So I have my own screen keyboard on it, so I don't really need it. What I need is something that is not in that category. So I'm deleting that. So this is what I want. I'll screen it, then come back into my VZ. I'll click on this icon that looks like media. I'll click on it. I'll upload, then I would locate, I'll go to pictures, then come to screenshot. This is the file. Then I'll just attach it. I can either try to edit it because of the whole edges, and at the same time, I can decide to leave it. Depends on however I want it to look like. So that way I've been able to put up something. But because it's so big, big, and I don't really need all this, you may have to like try to crop, try to crop it. For every laptop, they have a tool. For every laptop, they have a tool that you could use to crop any file at all. So you just click like this, open with, you can use any of all these tools, even this normal photos, the picture viewer. So this is picture viewer. You say we should download new video editor. We don't want. So this is picture viewer. It definitely has a cropping tool. Come here, I'll find it now. How did you run to now? This is a picture viewer. It always do. Yeah, this is it. This one. Edit image. Edit image, then you can bring it here. Bring it here. Then you can edit it this way. Then you just press enter on your keyboard. But you see, this concept is very, 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 very stressful. So I would not advise it. So I'll do it this way. So this is where I will end the class. It's almost 9. So I'm going to delete this. I want to show you a quicker way to actually incorporate this. So let's remove it. Let's publish our site so we won't lose the data. So I will use Miro. I'm sure we are aware of Miro. Miro. I'm still going to teach us Miro on a Sunday, so don't worry. Okay, this is Miro. So what I'm going to do here is very straightforward. You see what I'm going to do now. Let me pick, my Miro is already filled up. Let's see which one of these tools can I edit. I just want to like quickly show us the quicker way to attach what and where, when did I do this? When did I do this? Okay, so quickly, Miro.com. I'm still going to teach us the class very soon and the tool very soon, but you can easily run through what I'm going to do now. Once you open the dashboard, come to this. You see this frame. In case you can't find it, you can click on this. You would always find it. So this is it here. Click on frame, then pick custom. So it will give you a new dashboard like this. To give you a new dashboard like this. Okay, someone is asking what is Miro for? Miro is for how do I say, it's for Miro does a lot of things. I don't know where to categorize it. Miro is for brainstorming, literally brainstorming. So instead of you trying to jot down ideas on a pen and paper, we use this tool. So everything that you want to do from the very beginning to the end, down to research, everything, this tool is so amazing that it will do everything for you. I'm still going to teach us on it. So this is what I'm going to do. I clicked on frame and I picked custom. So this is the frame that he gave me. So it's the frame they provided. I don't really need, I just want to like quickly show us how to quickly attach all of our, why do I have so many? I can't remember when I did what and why. And brainstorming with yourself. You can, if you have ideas, you want to jot it down somewhere, or maybe you want to present something. It's mostly used within teams, within team members for collaboration and communication. It has amazing tools. Miro is one of the great tools for a lot of things. You can see what I'm quickly doing with it. But I'm still going, I will look for a better time to teach it. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to copy all these chat results and I want them to, appear on. So I just click this copy key, then I'll paste it in. So I'll just resize it. I'll come here, do the same thing. So I don't want to stress myself with resizing. I'll just do Control D to duplicate this. Then I'll click on this. I'll now Control V. So I'll paste. It worked. So I paste another concept. I'll Control D again to replicate what I have here. Then I'll come here, copy this. Then I'll just contribute, but it's very tiny. It won't be visible. Let me just increase it a little bit. So I don't really need to put in all the chart results. So any screenshots that I want to add, I think making it smaller is actually okay because I have so many things that I want to attach. So any screenshot, anything that you want to add that is pertaining to what you did in the e-commerce sector, you can just put them into this. Then you just extract it. Yeah, this is it. You come here and then export, no, not this, copy, export as image, sorry. Export as image, you can see. So everything that you want to put, you just put it into that file, and then we'll come back here. We upload our file. It will definitely be in the download section. This is it, Jira. Then I'll put it into my file. So that way, every activities that I want to, can see, everything that I want to include will fall into this section. So at this point, all the basic things that I need for my website to have, it's already on the site. If there is anything I want to add at this point, this section now, this section where I have all this, I'm going to put the necessary important research reports. I'll put in the screenshot of use cases, acceptance criteria, and then just important things to just back up the information, these contents that I have here. And after that, I just go on again and pick another text and add another work experience. So let's preview the website that we just did. Okay, so I'm going to copy it. And let's paste it in. Okay, so our website is live. Look at it, about me, certification, testimonial, projects. I can continue to add as many projects as I want. So when we now start having so many projects, we can now decide to change the structure. Maybe we'll now create another page. So the next design that I'll be doing will be something of pages. So not just like single page like this, where I will do. So that the next one I will have home, I'll have work, I'll have like work portfolio, about something of that nature. I have it here, but this site is dope. I like it. It's straightforward. I like it. So I like the fact that the project is detailed and then there's a screen. You can see that I didn't add any website link, not necessary. So I was able to like put everything on it. Then I leave the contact. So our site is like fully cooked. Let me send the link to the WhatsApp group so we can put up, you can like just check it out. What is the site? Winner. Yeah, found it. Found it. Okay, how do you create effects such as slideshow? The Visi itself does not really have, they don't really have those, like they've been able to like pre-build so many. Why did I clicking on this? They've been able to like pre-build everything. If you click on the plus sign, look at all they have something of this is, you get out, they have this, look at this section, text button, and then an image. This is cards. These are like slide, this is perfect for slideshow. This is not slideshow. This is review pricing. You can use this card for slideshow. If I click on card, you can see what it gave me. Then you come to the style section. Yeah, where is it? There's a section where you could change it to carousel, comment, text, align, left. Let's check this part. Nope. There's a section where you could change it. Okay, should it be this one? Come in, let me check through again. There's a particular section where you could actually turn it into carousel, where they'll give you several options. This is for review, this is for pricing, this is for accordion. It's definitely this particular guy. Let me check here. No, not here. This is one layout. These are layouts, design structures, and these are display, how many sections you want to display for mobile, then shape, alignment. I guess they must have removed that concept, but there was a carousel. There was a carousel section on there's a carousel section on their platform initially. The last time I checked. I'll check again in case if I find it, because it writes around here. There's always that section where you could either use carousel. Okay, no, that's not it. That's not it. I'll keep checking in case if I find anyone. In case if I find anyone, because the slideshow was very important. By the time you start having there's so many lists. Let me check this lists if it has it, but list is always list. The list have it. This is it here. This is what I was looking for. Grid and carousel. So if you change it to carousel, it becomes a slide. A slider. Can you see? So I was surprised they didn't add it to the cards. They added it to the list section. So you can change the concept of the lists. You can use any format. It's very, very easy to use. Just pick their template and everything. Okay, I got a message right now. Again. Okay, with the way the work highlights under the project are arranged, would it be the same for any project? Because the points there are it's not going to be the same for every project. The reason is because the points that I made mention of here were the points, they were focused on what we actually did from the first project. So there are going to be some tasks that might not even fall into this category. You won't put it in. So we won't put it in. So it depends on the summary I just did here is a summary of what we actually executed, what we were able to like do during the project. So everything that you did in the project, you just narrate everything. So you just narrate everything and place everything in it. So and that is why I had to attach this. So this is like a basic site. Let's say we already have we have a lot of project that we've executed. It won't be okay to do it this way. I will do that format for the project manager. This is what we would use. We use the card. We use the card section for it. So we list them this way. So we can add as many cards as we want. So we could use either of this format, without any of this formats. Have the image, have the information. Then we would now add individual link to any card. So once they click on it, it takes them somewhere where we would now have a breakdown of everything that we are done. So this is like a simple website that fits for anybody who, anyone who is still very fresh, doesn't have so many portfolios to, prepare. So this is actually a perfect platform. So we should have another session on Saturday. We'll try and start maybe 6. 6 is great. So try and start 6 so we can easily have enough time to cover another website. So we're going to do another website. So this is very simple. This is one step. So I'll do another style, another structure we'll pick a template, and then the third class will not even pick a template. We'll build everything from ground up. So do we have any question? If you're on your phone as well, it's almost the same structure, not really that complex.
Hello.
Hello,
I have question, comment, something.
We need to
Hello?
stand up from time. Okay. Any question? People are already disappearing. I guess we've used over time. It's almost 9. Sorry. Really sorry. Don't worry, we'll start very early on Saturday, so we can, even if it's possible, we can start around 5, so we can take about 3 hours and finish up a lot on time. Okay, so I'll send a recording. Okay, someone said I couldn't see where you're picking the style from. Once, if you want to make any adjustment in anything, once you click on it, everything displays in the left-hand side. And if you look at where my cursor is, we have content, we have style. Content, you have style. When you click on style, this is where you make adjustment on all the styling. You can see, I like this part. This is one structure, this is another structure. So, and then this is where the contents, where you edit, this is where you structure this is where you structure everything. So they just made their site so, simple and like quick and easy to use. It doesn't really have so many complex activities in it. Okay, so do we have any question? Our time is running out. Wow. All right, we would start early on Saturday so we can quickly finish up on time. Okay, thank you very much for tonight. And I'm sorry I took our time. Sorry I took all of our time. Thank you very much for tonight. Have an amazing night's rest.
Thanks so much for today's session. It was actually quite interesting. And I can't believe. Hello, I said it was interesting. I can't believe.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, I'm having a website. I'm looking at it, and it's quite a nice feeling. Thanks so much.
That's interesting. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Me too. Thanks, Tosi.
You said?
I said me too. I was able to develop my website. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. All right. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Have a nice rest. So please, Saturday is going to be 6. We would work on another website on this same platform. We'll try something else. So we'll start 6 so we can finish up on time. We'll use another format. We'll create different pages. So we'll not just use one single page website. So please, once you have been able to successfully build your site, send it to the group. Send it to the group. Let's check it together. Let's preview it together and try out. The paging section is always very complex. So we will touch it in the next class. And it's very, very fun, very interesting. All right. Thank you very much. And have an amazing night rest. I will send the recording as soon as it is ready. Thank you. And sorry I took our time. We'll definitely, I've not even had dinner. I haven't even prepared anything.
It was for a good purpose. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Good, guys.